There is a strange ache that comes with getting older. When we are young, home can feel confining. We cannot wait to leave. We want to make something of ourselves. We want our own house, our own family, our own life. So we leave. And then the years pass. One day, we find ourselves driving through the town where we grew up. We see the old road, the school, the ball field, the church, maybe even the house where we lived. We slow down. And something happens inside of us. We want to go home. But then we realize something painful. Home isn't there anymore. Not exactly. The people have changed. The house has changed. The town has changed. And perhaps the greatest change is that we have changed. You cannot completely go home again. And yet the longing remains. Why? Because perhaps that longing was never ultimately about a house. The writer of Hebrews says, "For here we have no lasting city, but we seek the city that is to come." That verse gives theological meaning to something we all feel. We spend our lives trying to build a place where we belong. A career, a family, a house, a church, a community, a reputation, a life. And there is nothing wrong with those things, but none of them can completely satisfy the longing for home, because none of them were designed to be our final home. Even the best places eventually change. People leave, children grow up, parents grow old, houses are sold, towns disappear, our bodies age. And eventually we realize that everything around us is temporary. Peter calls us in 1 Peter 2 verse 11, sojourners and exiles. We are here, but we were made for somewhere else. The gospel is ultimately a story about coming home. Think about the biblical story. Humanity began at home with God. Genesis 1 and 2 gives us a picture of humanity living in God's presence, walking with God, enjoying the world that God made. Then sin entered, and humanity was sent out. Ever since Genesis 3, the Bible is moving toward one great restoration: God bringing his people home. Israel wandered. God promised a land. Israel went into exile. God brought them back. The prophets began looking beyond the earthly restoration towards something greater. Jesus came, not simply to make our lives better here, but to bring us back to God. And Revelation ends with God dwelling with his people. Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. Revelation 21 verse 3, and then comes the final picture. No more death, no more mourning, no more crying, no more pain. God himself is there, home. Not merely a place, the presence of God. Maybe that's why we sometimes ache for something we cannot name. There are moments when an old song comes on. A familiar smell takes us back. I'm from Winston-Salem. When I was growing up, you could smell tobacco going through the city. We drive down an old road. We remember our childhood. We sit around a table with people we love. And for a moment, we wish we could go back, but we can't. And perhaps that is God's way of reminding us, you were not made to go backward. You were made to go home. C.S. Lewis described this kind of longing as a desire for something that no earthly experience can completely satisfy. The things of earth awaken the desire, but they cannot fulfill it. That old house may awaken the longing. That hometown may awaken the longing. Those childhood memories may awaken the longing, but they aren't the destination. They are echoes. They remind us that somewhere beneath all our earthly longings is a deeper longing for the place where we will finally belong completely. One day, we will wake up at home There will be no more leaving, no more goodbyes, no more watching things disappear, no more wondering where we belong, no more nostalgia for a world that used to be, because the world we were always longing for will finally be here. Jesus said in John 14, verse 2, that I go to prepare a place for you, and one day he will come for his people, and we will discover that the deepest longings we've carried all of our lives wasn't foolish. It wasn't merely nostalgia. It was homesickness for heaven. We spend our lives leaving home only to discover that God has been preparing us to come home all along. And when we finally arrive, we will realize we have not finally found a place. We have finally found home. Just a thought today. Have a great Monday.